Have you ever found yourself waking up in the middle of the night to pass urine once, then again, and then maybe a third time? Until the whole night feels broken, restless, and exhausting. In many rural areas from Kerala to Uttar Pradesh, I have met many elderly uncles and aunties who gently smile and say, "It's normal at this age." But let me tell you, uncle, this is not just about getting old. In medical terms, this condition of waking up multiple times at night to urinate is called nocturia. And according to various health studies, it can disturb your sleep cycles, leading to memory loss, higher chances of falling at night, heart-related issues, and even long-lasting feelings of sadness or mental fatigue. At first glance, it may feel like a small issue, something to just accept. But the truth is, when your body is not able to enter deep sleep, where your brain and organs repair and recharge, the health decline happens slowly and silently. You may have noticed it yourself, waking up in the morning feeling heavy-minded, unclear, as though you never really slept. Now, here is the good news. In most elderly people, nocturia is not caused by any serious illness, but by small habits in our daily lifestyle. And the best part, these habits can be changed easily and naturally. Based on our research and practical experience, we have found 5 simple changes that anyone can try at home. And many senior citizens, just like you, have returned to peaceful sleep within a few weeks by following them. If you care about healthy aging and peaceful nights, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments, how many times do you usually wake up at night to urinate? Your small sharing could bring big relief to someone else searching for a quiet, restful night. Habit number 1. Consuming water and liquid-rich foods within 3 hours before bedtime. Some things in life seem harmless, almost innocent. But when we look deeper, they quietly become the hidden reason behind restless nights. Drinking water before bed. At first, it sounds like a good habit, right? But in reality, it may be the reason you're waking up 2 or 3 times during the night to pass urine only to struggle to sleep again. In many Indian homes, especially in the evenings, it's common to enjoy a cup of warm masala chai, sip a bowl of rasam, or eat some cooling fruits like tarboos watermelon or kabuja muskmelon to settle the stomach. But what many elders don't realize is that even though these may not look like water, they still add a significant amount of liquid to the body. And when these are taken close to bedtime, our kidneys keep working when the body is actually meant to rest. I still remember Savitri Ji, 72, from Pune. She once told me that for many years she used to wake up 4 to 5 times every night just to go to the toilet. She tried drinking less water, took prescription medicine, and even considered surgery. But nothing helped. She said it felt like I was trapped in a never-ending cycle with my bladder. Eventually, she began to pay closer attention to her daily habits. That's when she noticed her evening routine: a cup of hot tulsi tea at 8 p.m., a small bowl of dalka shoba, and a few slices of watermelon as dessert. All of it felt light, but it was just too much liquid for her bladder before sleep. Once she made the change, she stopped all liquids after 6 p.m., including plain water, ananas, juice tea soups, or watery fruits. And in just 2 weeks, she was waking up only once in the night. Even more beautiful, she woke up feeling fresh, clear-headed, and no longer dragging herself through the day. You see, when the kidneys aren't overloaded at night, the body naturally produces more vasopressin, a hormone that helps concentrate urine and reduce its production at night. The result? Fewer bathroom trips and deeper healing sleep, where your brain repairs your memory, strengthens, and your heart rests. You can try this tip very easily. Set yourself a liquid curfew. For example, if you usually sleep by 9 p.m., try to stop all drinks by 6 p.m. For elders who may have trouble walking, keep a small glass of water by the bed, but only sip it if you need to take medicines. And if you're on medicines that cause dryness, or if you have diabetes, speak to your doctor about adjusting your water intake to focus more during the daytime. A few months later, Savitri Ji shared with a bright smile, "I never imagined something so small could change my life. My sleep is peaceful, my health feels stronger, and my grandchildren keep saying, 'Dadi, you look younger than last year.'" And now, dear uncle or auntie, what about you? Do you usually sip herbal teas, haldi doodh, or eat fruit after dinner? Share your habit in the comments. Your story might help someone else find their peaceful sleep again. Habit number 2. Late dinners and diuretic foods. How they silently disturb your sleep. In many Indian homes, it is still common for people above 60 to have their dinner quite late, sometimes at 8, even 9 o'clock. After that, they might enjoy a warm bowl of khichdi, a spoonful of raita, and for dessert, perhaps a few slices of tarboos watermelon or a glass of green chai to help digestion. It all sounds harmless, but in truth, these habits could be silently disturbing your sleep every single night. I've met many elders from Delhi, Lucknow, and Ahmedabad who shared the same story. "I have to wake up 3 or 4 times every night to urinate. Sleep feels broken, and I wake up in the morning more tired than before I went to bed." And strangely, the culprit was sitting right on their dinner plate. When you eat late, especially dishes that have a natural diuretic effect, like tomato kira, cucumber adrak chai, ginger tea hari, dhania, fresh coriander, or leafy dishes like palak paneer, your body is unknowingly being trained to keep your bladder active all night. I still remember Raghunath Ji, 68, from Hyderabad. He had a routine of eating dinner at 8:30 p.m., followed by a light snack around 9:30, usually a few slices of cucumber with salt, some fresh paneer, and a cup of green tea for digestion. But night after night, he would wake at 1 a.m., 3:30 a.m., and again at 5 a.m. He told me I thought it was just old age, but during the day, my mind felt foggy. I couldn't concentrate on anything. I gently advised him to shift his dinner to before 6:30 p.m. and stop taking any diuretic foods or drinks after 4 p.m. Just 10 days later, he was sleeping for nearly 6 hours straight without those frustrating midnight wake-ups. By the 3rd week, he felt lighter, more focused, and even the morning swelling in his legs had gone away. Why does this work so well? Because when you eat at the right time, your digestive system gets enough hours to process the meal before your body enters its rest phase. The kidneys don't have to deal with excess water during the night, meaning fewer trips to the bathroom. Also, foods rich in salt, common in many Indian dinners, cause the body to retain water during the day and release it at night. Peaceful sleep doesn't begin with a soft mattress or a steady fan. It starts from the moment you choose what and when to eat in the evening. Now, if for some reason, such as medications or family routines, you truly cannot eat early, do consult your doctor about suitable adjustments. But if you can make a change, try shifting your dinner to between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m., with lighter, more sleep-friendly options like moong dal, soft roti lauki sabzi, or a bit of boiled shakarkand sweet potato. Raghunath G later shared with a joyful smile, "I thought I'd just have to live with night urination forever. But by simply changing my dinner and tea time, it felt like I got a new lease on life. Sleep became peaceful, my mind sharp, and my wife even teased me saying, 'You look younger these days.' And what about you? At what time do you usually eat dinner? Do you enjoy tea or fruits after 7 p.m.? Share your habits in the comments because sometimes one small change can bring a big difference. Habit 3. The just-in-case bathroom visit. A silent trap that breaks your sleep. Do you have the habit of visiting the bathroom before bed, even when you don't really feel the need to urinate? Many elders call it their safety ritual, like Pushpa Ji from Nagpur once told me, "I just go once just to be sure. That way, I won't have to wake up in the night." It sounds reasonable, doesn't it? But in reality, this very habit, meant to prevent nighttime disturbance, is often the very reason behind broken sleep. Our bladder is not like a simple water tap. It is a smart, muscular organ that learns from repetition. When you keep emptying it, even when it's not full, your body gradually builds a new habit, even a small amount. "I must go." At first, it may feel harmless. But over time, the bladder begins to send signals to wake you up even when there's just 100 to 150 milliliters of urine, not even half a glass. In contrast, a healthy bladder in an older adult can safely hold 300 to 500 milliliters before sending any urgent signal. So, by visiting the toilet just in case each night, you may actually be training your body to tolerate less and less, leading to frequent nighttime awakenings that you might not even understand. Pushpa Ji's story brings this to life. She is a 74-year-old widow living with her youngest son in Amritsar. After her husband passed away, her sleep became light and disturbed. Every night, even without a clear urge, she forced herself to use the bathroom before going to bed. "I just didn't want to wake up at night and disturb my daughter-in-law with the sound of the door," she said. But ironically, she would still wake up every 2 or 3 hours, feeling like her bladder was full even when it wasn't. With her doctor's help, Pushpa Ji began a process called bladder retraining. She learned to only go when she felt a clear and strong urge. On nights when she felt nervous but not sure, she would listen to a soft bhajan, count her yapamala beads, or read a few pages from the Ramayana. And the results were wonderful. Within just 2 weeks, she began sleeping 5 hours straight without waking once. The change wasn't just physical. She told me, "I felt like I had taken back control of my body. Earlier, I used to go to bed with worry. Now I feel peace when I close my eyes." Pushpa Ji is not alone. Many older people unknowingly train their bladder the wrong way out of fear. But once they break this cycle, not only does the frequent urination stop, but their sleep becomes deeper, their mood more stable, and their sense of confidence returns. If you face something similar, try this simple rule: only go to the bathroom before sleeping if you truly feel the urge. If it's just a nervous feeling, try calming your mind with light meditation, a short prayer, or some deep breathing. You may discover you don't need to go after all. For those who are on diuretics or have medical conditions, please consult your doctor for specific guidance. And if walking at night is difficult, keep a lotta or small bottle beside your bed, but use it only if absolutely necessary, not just in case. A few months later, when I checked in again, Pushpaji smiled brightly and said, "Sleep doesn't control me anymore. I control my sleep." Habit 4. Sleeping position and pillow support. A small detail with a big impact on your sleep and bladder. Some habits stay with us our whole life, and yet we never realize that they might be the very reason we are waking up several times in the night to urinate. One such overlooked habit is the way we sleep. In many parts of India, from village homes in Rajasthan to quiet neighborhoods in West Bengal, it is still common for elders to sleep on a charpai, either lying on their stomach or curled sideways without proper pillow support. It feels comfortable at first, but this very posture places slight pressure on the lower abdomen throughout the night. As a result, the bladder is gently compressed, which confuses the body and sends a false signal to wake up even when the bladder is not truly full. Not just that many elders use high pillows thinking it helps with neck pain, or soft pillows that let the head sink deep. But this posture can disturb the natural blood flow from the legs back to the heart. When you lie down to sleep, the water retained in your legs during the day begins to travel back upwards. This increases kidney activity at night, leading to more urine production and once again broken sleep. I still remember the story of Jitendra Ji, a 71-year-old retired army officer from Surat. For over 30 years, he slept on his stomach, calling it his most restful position. "I always felt relaxed that way," he said. But then he began waking up 3 times every night. At first, he assumed it was his prostate and even considered surgery. Thankfully, before taking that step, he listened to his daughter, a nurse, who gently asked him to try changing his sleeping position. He began lying on his left side, using a medium-sized pillow to support his head. Another small pillow was placed between his knees and one behind his back to prevent rolling over. And then something unexpected happened. Within just 2 weeks, the number of nighttime toilet visits reduced to 1 or 2. After a month, there were even nights he slept through till morning. I never imagined that just turning to my side and using an extra pillow could bring back my sleep, he told me. But it wasn't only about urination. His overall sleep became deeper. He snored, less his back pain reduced, and he no longer woke up with the soreness that had once become normal. If you wish to try this for yourself, just remember a few gentle adjustments. Sleep on your left side. Use a pillow with moderate height, not too high that your neck bends, and not too low that your head tilts downward. A pillow between the knees keeps the spine aligned. If you're used to sleeping on your stomach, shift gradually. Support your body with cushions on either side so it can adapt slowly. For elders with arthritis or shoulder pain, an orthopedic pillow or soft bedding can help. And if you suffer from loud snoring or sleep apnea, try avoiding the flat on back posture. Later, Jitendra Ji said with a smile, "I thought I needed medicine or surgery, but in the end, all I needed was to change how I lie down. These days, I wake up feeling like I'm 10 years younger." Who would have thought a simple shift in how we rest could lead to fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, more peaceful sleep, and a fresher, stronger morning? Habit 5. Room temperature and night wear. A small detail that quietly shapes your sleep. In our Indian homes, especially during the hot months of Baisakh or Ashad, it's not unusual for elders to sleep in closed rooms wrapped in thick blankets with ceiling fans switched off. Kusumji from Jaipur once told me, "I've been used to sleeping fully covered since raising my children." Now that I'm older, I fear the breeze, so I wear warm clothes and cover myself in wool all night. Her words reflect a habit many elders share, a need to feel warm and secure while sleeping. But very few realize that the room temperature and type of nightwear we use actually play a major role in how many times we wake up to urinate each night. When your body cannot cool down properly at night, whether due to a hot room or thick sleepwear, it enters a state called heat stress. This condition interferes with the production of vasopressin, the hormone that helps your body reduce urine production during sleep. And with blood vessels dilating in warmer conditions, more fluid is sent toward the kidneys. Naturally, you end up waking more often for the toilet. You see, our body is designed to lower its core temperature by around 1 to 2 degrees Celsius during sleep. This cooling down helps deepen rest, allow the brain to repair and regulate nighttime urination. But if you're wearing a thick kurta, wrapped in a rajai during summer, and lying in a room without fresh air or fan circulation, this process is disrupted. I clearly remember the experience of Kusumji, a 69-year-old retired teacher. She had the habit of sleeping fully covered since her children were young. Even on nights when the temperature touched 30 degrees, she would wear full-sleeved fleece shirts and thick blankets. I felt warm, so I thought it helped me sleep, she said. But every night, without fail, she woke up 4 to 5 times sweating, restless, and hurrying to the bathroom. She assumed it was due to aging or weak kidneys until her daughter-in-law came across a study on sleep and body temperature and gently encouraged her to try a change. Kusumji switched to thin cotton nightwear, turned on the ceiling fan, and replaced her heavy blanket with 2 light layers that she could adjust during the night. The result was nothing short of remarkable. Within just 1 week, her nighttime trips to the toilet dropped to 2. By the 3rd week, she slept through the night undisturbed. More importantly, she woke up feeling as if her body had been gently renewed. Her sleep became deeper, her sweating reduced, and her blood pressure settled. She told me just changing my clothes and turning on the fan solved something that troubled me for years. I only wish I had known this earlier. For elders living in warmer regions like Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra, you don't need an air conditioner. Just a small adjustment, like keeping a window open for cross-ventilation, using a slow ceiling fan, and wearing soft cotton night clothes, can help the body breathe through the night. If you feel cold at dawn, keep a light chadar near your bed. Easy to pull on, easy to take off. You may have never imagined that your night dress or blanket could affect your sleep. But often it is these smallest things that bring the biggest comfort. So now, dear friend, you and I have journeyed together through 5 evening habits that may have seemed harmless, yet quietly broke your sleep into scattered fragments. You may have noticed it too, waking up tired with your mind foggy like the soft mist over Shimla in the early morning. But here is the good news. Healing does not always require expensive medicines, surgeries, or complicated machines. Sometimes it only takes a little patience, a bit of attention, and a willingness to adjust a few small things in our nightly routine. With these simple changes, your body can begin to restore itself. And when you sleep deeply, your body finally gets the rest it has been craving, so you may rise the next morning with gentle breath, strong legs, and a clear, refreshed mind. Whether you are living in Kolkata, Pune, or in the peaceful countryside of Tamil Nadu, your body, no matter the age, still holds the power to adapt, to heal, and to grow stronger. if only you treat it with the kindness it deserves. I sincerely hope that what you heard today is not just information, but the start of something new for you, or perhaps for someone you love and care for. If you found this video meaningful, please press the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss any of the upcoming valuable insights. Each time you support this channel, it encourages me to continue bringing helpful guidance to our senior community across India. And if you feel like sharing, I warmly invite you to leave a comment below. What did you learn today? Or simply write the number 1 just so I know you were here, that you listened, and that you are ready to take the next step toward better sleep and better health. Before we part for now, allow me to leave you with a gentle image. Imagine a calm morning, sunlight filtering softly through thin cotton curtains. You awaken no back pain, no confusion from restless nights. Just a quiet joy within, and the deep sense that your body is coming back to life slowly and surely day by day. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Wishing you a peaceful night and a body that heals gently from the inside out.